Okay, we're going to watch Emma's backstroke, and we're going to watch it starting out, full speed. Golly, those dolphin kicks and streamlines are great. First thing we're seeing real quick is we want to make sure we're working on that bend in those elbows. Great streamline, great dolphin kicks. All right, let's start this over and let's analyze a little better. Let's get to where we are actually swimming. All right. As we see with the first stroke here on the left side, you can tell good pinky entry, shoulders pushing down. This hand's still underwater, so if you get that hand out of the water, you're going to get a lot better roll to your left side. Okay, so make sure that right hand comes up a little bit quicker. As you start that pull, you can start to see your palm starts facing down. What you want to do is you want to bring your elbow in a little bit more, and then your hand here, so your palm is facing this direction, and that direction being the opposite end of the pool. Okay, not to the side of the pool, but where these crosses are right here. That's where you want to try and push those hands. As you're going to see here, you're going to see it's more of a swing out to the side. Completely straight arm here. Again, pinky entry over here. That's good. But how low this hand is partially why we're not able to get a good body roll. So while you've got a good strong kick and you've got a good head position, make sure you roll your shoulders a little bit better by getting these opposite hands up. When your right hand's going in, your left hand should be coming out. When your left hand's going in, your right hand's coming out. Okay? As we go through, we can see thumbs up. That's good. And you can see how much more you're on your side now when you get that arm up. Now here we've got a slight little bend, but again, move that last arrow. Your hand is still pointing down. All right, so you're trying to push down towards the bottom of the pool, and that's kind of making you bounce. If you can push back towards the opposite end of the pool, that's what's going to pull you through the water a lot better. Again, you can see just a slight little bend. So your right idea, but you want that bend to be more here, and then that hand to be more up here. Okay, so let's work on that angle of that hand placement, and let's make sure we're dropping those elbows a little bit better. Okay, again, good pinky entry, but you can see your arm is more here, which is why your shoulder is still up over here. You're not really finishing that stroke. You've got to get to the finish end of that stroke just a little bit quicker, and then you'll be better off. You can see just side to side. You do a much better job of bending that elbow on that right side for sure. Let's kind of watch that kick here a little bit. We're going to speed it up. And just look at your legs. Good, so you've got some white water. You definitely have a little bit of a stronger kick on your right side right there than you do on your left side. So let's try and make sure those kicks just get a little bit stronger all the way through. We like your kick, but it can still be stronger, okay? And I think if you lift your hips up a little bit more, as you see as you go right in front of me, you can kind of see your upper body's here, but then your hips are still down here. So make sure you get your hips up, lift your belly button up a little bit more, and that's going to help you out with your kick. As we go into that turn, right in the very beginning, good job with your legs, good job with your head. Hands are kind of splayed out to the side. So we want to make sure those hands are going from your hips, flat, point those palms down, bring that water toward your face, and then get your hands into a tighter streamline right away. As you see, as we go through, as your legs start to come over, look how wide your arms are spread out. You don't want those hands out to the side. You want those hands, at this point, should be getting ready to go right here at your head and get into that streamline a lot better. All right? So let's make sure those hands are going more towards bringing your water towards your face. As you start to do that flip right here, good streamline, but you got your head a little bit high on that water. Make sure you lay that head back in that streamline. You don't want any air in between here, okay? There you go. Now you dropped your head back. So let's look at that again. You can see right here, your head's up. And right there, you put your head back in that streamline. The other thing you kind of notice is you push off the wall here, and then you're trying to go back down. What we'd like to see you do is have your feet more here, so you push straight down right away, and then you're going to come up as you start those kicks. okay? So work on the position of coming off that wall. Good, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dolphin kicks. But let's look at where those eyes are. Your eyes are looking back towards that wall. Okay, let's make sure that head's back a little bit better into that streamline. Don't let it go quite so much. Good strong kicks though, we like that a lot. Breakout was a little late. You can see that your head's up here and you can't tell your hand, but if you look back, and we're going to rewind a little bit, you can see that your hand just started to pull right here, right here. So your hand is almost at your side and your head's up. Make sure that hand gets up a little bit quicker. So start that breakout just a little earlier. I like the gradualness of your ascent. That's really good. And then right here again, this elbow is what we want to see all the time. So you can do it and you know how it feels. And there it was natural, but you didn't do it all the way through. So let's make sure we work on that pull. But that's what we want to see. Still get a little bit higher maybe, but that's the right idea, okay? The other thing I want you to notice is how good you're rolling to your right side here and your left side here, because you've got that hand at the opposite end. Really good. Good. That's a good finish. Then right here, as you can see, your left hand is just entering and your right hand is just about to exit. And that's what helps get that shoulder up and that shoulder down. So you came off the wall really good, Emma. I like that a lot. Good shoulder roll. Much better bend in the elbows there. Make sure you keep working on that for us, okay? Great.